Let's get right into it. Number 9. Nail biting. Chewing on germs and wrecking your smile. Imagine your fingernails as tiny dirt magnets, collecting germs all day long. Every time you touch a door handle, knob, phone, or keyboard, your nails pick up thousands of invisible hitchhikers. When you bite those nails, you're giving all those germs a first-class ticket straight into your mouth. That public bathroom door handle ends up in your mouth. Your teeth weren't designed to be nail clippers. Constant biting puts pressure on your front teeth, causing them to chip, crack, or even shift out of alignment. Dentists identify nail biters just by looking at their front teeth because they develop distinctive chips and cracks. The sharp edges of your bitten nails can also slice into your gums like tiny knives. These little cuts become perfect doorways for bacteria to enter your bloodstream. The skin around your nails, the cuticle, is your body's protective barrier. When you bite it away, you're tearing down the walls that keep invaders out. This can lead to paronychia, a nasty red, swollen infection around your nail bed that makes your fingers swell up. Some people even end up in the hospital from severe finger infections that started with nail biting. And those germs don't just stay in your mouth or fingers. They can travel to your stomach, causing digestive issues or even reach your respiratory system. Studies found that regular nail biters have significantly more stomach and intestinal infections than non-biters. The twisted part is this. This habit is incredibly hard to break because it's often linked to anxiety. Your brain has created a powerful connection between feeling stressed and bringing your fingers to your mouth. It's your brain's automatic response. Feel anxious, bite nail, repeat. Number 8. Stifled sneezes, tiny head explosions. Stifled sneezes. Tiny head explosions. You feel that tickle in your nose during a quiet meeting. You pinch your nose, close your mouth, and hold that sneeze in. Don't do it. That sneeze wants to blast air out at speeds up to 100 miles per hour. When you stop it, that force gets redirected back into your head. The pressure has to go somewhere, finding the worst possible escape routes. It can shoot up your eustachian tubes, the tiny passages connecting your nose to your ears. This sudden surge can actually rupture your eardrum, causing pain and temporary hearing loss. The delicate blood vessels in your eyes and nose aren't built for this kind of pressure either. They can burst, giving you red patches in your eyes. In rare cases, people have damaged their throats from holding in sneezes. One person even fractured a small facial bone stifling a sneeze too hard, developing subcutaneous emphysema, which is air trapped under the skin. Next time you feel a sneeze coming, let it out. Your body is trying to get rid of something. It's better than a tiny explosion in your head. Number 7. Q-tips, the ear canal assassins. Those innocent-looking cotton swabs in your bathroom are plotting against your ears. Every time you jam one into your ear canal, you're not cleaning anything out. You're actually pushing the wax deeper, like shoving furniture against a door. Your ears are self-cleaning machines, naturally pushing wax outward like a slow conveyor belt. That waxy stuff is your body's built-in defense system, trapping dust, bugs, and other nasty stuff. Sticking a Q-tip in there disrupts this natural process. Over time, this creates a wax blockage that can make you feel like you're underwater. That compacted wax can build up and form a blockage that reduces your hearing. Some people end up in the ER because they've created such a massive wax blockage that it requires professional removal. That cotton swab gets dangerously close to your eardrum, a thin membrane as delicate as plastic wrap. One wrong move, a sneeze, or a sudden jump, and you could puncture your eardrum instantly, tear it, and face pain, hearing loss, and possibly surgery. Imagine explaining that to your doctor. Yes, I stabbed myself in the ear with a cotton stick. Using Q-tips also increases your risk of ear infections. Scratching the delicate skin with a Q-tip invites germs, creating tiny wounds sealed in with wax. Pushing wax deeper traps moisture, creating a perfect breeding ground for bacteria. There's even a joke in medical circles that Q-tips keep ear doctors in business. Just clean the outer part of your ear with a washcloth. Leave the inside alone. Number 6. Drowning. From the inside out. Drinking too much water can actually kill you. It's called hyponatremia, nicknamed drowning from the inside out. Your body maintains a delicate balance between water and sodium. Sodium prevents your cells from soaking up too much water and swelling. When you drink massive amounts of water quickly, your kidneys can't keep up. With low sodium, water starts seeping into your cells, making them swell. Most parts of your body can handle some swelling, but your brain is trapped in your skull with nowhere to expand. As your brain cells swell, pressure builds inside your skull. This causes headaches, confusion, muscle weakness, seizures, and potentially death. A 9-year-old girl, forced to drink excessive water as punishment, developed severe hyponatremia. She experienced vomiting, headaches, and eventually lost consciousness. Doctors barely saved her life. Athletes are particularly at risk during endurance events. Marathon runners, chugging water at every station thinking more is better, have died from this exact condition. Their brains literally drowned while their bodies were nowhere near water. Drink when you're thirsty, not on a rigid schedule. Number 5. Your earbuds. Silent hearing killers. While you're jamming to your favorite song, volume cranked up, those tiny speakers are secretly damaging your hearing. Inside your ear is the cochlea. It's lined with thousands of tiny hair cells that convert sound waves into electrical signals for your brain. When you blast your music, these delicate hairs get bent and broken like trees in a hurricane. Unlike the hair on your head, these inner ear hair cells don't grow back. Once they're damaged, they're gone forever. The average conversation is about 60 dB. Your earbuds can pump out sound at 105 dB or higher, louder than a chainsaw. Anything over 85 dB starts damaging your hearing. At 100 plus dB, permanent damage can happen in just 15 minutes. The terrifying part is your ears don't warn you when the damage is happening. There's no pain, no bleeding, just silent, irreversible destruction. By the time you notice ringing in your ears or have to ask people to repeat themselves, those hair cells are already dead. Scientists found many teenagers already have the hearing damage of 50-year-olds, thanks to earbuds. Some headphones now have built-in safety features that lower the volume automatically, but most people override these settings because apparently hearing is overrated. Hearing aids don't restore your hearing, they just amplify what little you have left. Number 4. Night lights. Your brain's kryptonite. Artificial light is secretly messing everything up while you sleep. Even that innocent little nightlight in your hallway is plotting against you. When darkness falls, your body makes melatonin, the hormone that helps you sleep and directs your body's entire repair orchestra. But shine even a tiny bit of light on your sleeping face, and your melatonin production crashes. Even low-intensity light can cut your melatonin production in half. That dim glow from your phone charger, the street light peeking through your curtains, even your digital alarm clock tells your brain, "Hey buddy, it's still daytime. Keep working." It's like someone constantly flicking the lights on and off while you're trying to sleep. This confusion doesn't just make you tired the next day. When your melatonin gets suppressed, night after night, your metabolism starts acting strangely. Suddenly, you're gaining weight despite not changing your diet, and your insulin becomes less effective. Scientists did an experiment with mice, exposing them to dim light at night. The poor little guy's metabolism went completely haywire. They gained weight and showed signs of depression, suggesting similar effects on humans. Your mood takes a hit too. Without proper melatonin, your emotional regulation fails. People with disrupted sleep cycles are more likely to experience depression and anxiety. That nightlight might keep monsters away, but it invites psychological demons. Number 3. Your chair. The slow killer. That comfy chair you're sitting in right now is plotting against you. Every minute you spend sitting is like making a tiny withdrawal from your health bank account. Your body wasn't designed for Netflix marathons and 8-hour Zoom meetings. When you sit for hours, your blood gets lazy and starts pooling in your legs like a stagnant pond. This sluggish circulation increases your risk of blood clots. Your metabolism basically takes a nap when you sit too long. Your body burns fewer calories, and your muscles, which should be converting food into energy, are basically on vacation. Your body even starts shutting down certain enzymes that break down fat. This metabolic slowdown is why so many office workers mysteriously gain weight, despite eating the same amount of food. Your muscles are also throwing a silent protest while you binge that new series. They're literally wasting away as you sit there, especially in your core and back. This muscle weakening leads to that classic office worker posture, rounded shoulders, forward head, and the beginnings of a hunchback. Before modern chairs became common, humans naturally moved around all day. Our bodies literally evolved to be in motion, not parked in a cushioned throne for 8+ hours. The average office worker sits for about 15 hours a day, which is roughly the same position as a corpse. Some scientists now call sitting the new smoking because of how damaging it is to your long-term health. That innocent-looking piece of furniture might be your slowest, most comfortable path to an early grave. Number 2. Stomach sleeping, twisting your spine goodbye. Imagine spending a third of your life sleeping on your stomach. Sounds comfy, but your spine strongly disagrees. When you sleep face down, your neck has to twist to one side so you can breathe. This forces your neck into an unnatural position for hours at a time. It's like giving your spine a slow, painful torture session every single night. Your spine naturally has gentle curves that help distribute your weight, but stomach sleeping flattens these curves like a steamroller over a garden hose. The pressure from your body weight pushes down, squishing your spine into the mattress. This twisted position puts extra stress on all the muscles and joints in your neck. The nerves running through your spine get squeezed in this position too. That's why stomach sleepers often wake up with tingling or numbness in their arms and hands. It's your nerves screaming, "Stop crushing me." Over time, this nightly spine torture can lead to chronic neck pain and back problems. If you absolutely must sleep on your stomach, at least use a very flat pillow. This helps reduce the extreme angle of your neck twist. You can also try putting a small pillow under your pelvis to help maintain your spine's natural curve. But the best solution is to train yourself to sleep on your back or side. Number 1. The pee-holding game, stretching your bladder to its limit. When you feel the urge but decide to hold it in just a little longer, you're secretly destroying your bladder. Your bladder is basically a balloon filled with liquid waste your body needs to get rid of. When it's about half full, your body sends signals to empty it. Ignoring that signal forces your bladder to stretch beyond its normal capacity. Doing this regularly for years can cause serious problems. Your bladder is a muscle, and like stretching a rubber band over and over, eventually it loses its snap. That's what happens to your bladder when you constantly force it to hold more than it should. When your bladder muscles weaken, they can't squeeze properly to push all the pee out. This leaves leftover urine sitting in your bladder, which is basically a warm pool party invitation for bacteria. These bacteria multiply like crazy, giving you a urinary tract infection, which feels like peeing lava. Some people think holding it too long will make your bladder burst. That's rare because you'll eventually just pee yourself before that happens. The real damage happens slowly over time, as you repeatedly stretch your bladder beyond its limits. This can eventually weaken your pelvic floor muscles too, leading to incontinence. That's when your bladder decides to release urine without your permission, usually at the worst possible moments. That's all for today. I'll be making similar videos in the future. Subscribe to see them.